Trump pulls out of interview after paper questions his dubious claims about crime rate. Stephanie Grisham, former Trump press secretary, says Harris has my vote. Beyoncé was never scheduled to attend 2024 Democratic National Convention, Rep says.
Midjourney opens website to all users, offering 25 free AI image generations. SpaceX set for historic Polaris Dawn launch, first commercial spacewalk.
Chinese multifunctional $16,000 humanoid robot, Unitri's G1 set for mass production. AI tongue scanner can diagnose illnesses with 96% accuracy. MasterCard is phasing out magnetic stripes. The Epic Games Store launches on mobile. Steve Jobs' personally owned and worn leather bomber jacket, worn in the iconic 1983 middle finger to IBM photo, is on auction. US FDA clears use of Cresselin's gel to stop severe bleeding in seconds. Microplastics are infiltrating brain tissue, studies show. Mosquitoes sense infrared from body heat to help track humans down. Changes in land use significantly affect larger bees, study shows. U.S. government report says fluoride at twice the recommended limit is linked to lower IQ in kids. Franklin Templeton expands FOBXX tokenized money market fund to Avalanche blockchain. Trump promotes family's new crypto platform, the Defiant Ones. Ethereum ETF sees $14.30 million daily inflow via Fidelity, and Bitcoin ETF's record sixth consecutive trading day of inflows amid BlackRock surge.
Australia's securities regulator wins case against Kraken's local operator. Former FTX executive Ryan Salami claims government backtracked on plea deal announced in filing, and former FTX executive's girlfriend faces campaign finance charges. Omega Pro co-founder arrested in Turkey on suspicion of $4 billion Ponzi scheme, claimed in reports.
Sri Lanka approves free tourist visas for 35 countries to boost tourism. Nicaragua forces churches to pay taxes and closes 151 NGOs, as Nicaragua closes U.S. Chamber of Commerce and 150 other organizations. Nepal lifts TikTok ban imposed for disrupting social harmony.
FDA approves 2 updated COVID vaccines. Thailand confirms Asia's first known case of new deadlier monkeypox variant. People seen as wise share key characteristics, according to a global study.
11 Hong Kong banks pledge quicker credit in HKMA's task force to help small businesses. Amid private credit boom, Dallas fintech SEEP lands $30 million Series B to expand tech-enabled solutions. UBS activism bankers depart for roles at BofA, Wells Fargo.
Exploitation expected for flaw in caching plugin installed on 5M WordPress sites. GitHub Enterprise Server 3.13.3 tackles critical SAML vulnerability. New PG_M malware targets PostgreSQL databases to mine cryptocurrency.
Millions of office and hotel RFID smart cards vulnerable to instant cloning through hidden backdoor. Google fixes 9th Chrome zero-day tagged as exploited this year. China-linked Velvet Ant hackers exploited zero-day to deploy malware on Cisco Nexus switches.
OS malware Cthulhu Stealer targets Apple users' data. SolarWinds leaks credentials and hotfix for exploited web help desk flaw. MIGO Research identifies over 15,000 potentially impacted applications using AWS ALB.
Kamala Harris accepts nomination for president, saying Trump and allies are out of their minds, and accepting historic nomination. Harris vows America, not China, will win 21st century. Trump threatens huge tariffs on countries that don't accept deported migrants, and Panama unveils deportation flights to China, India, and Ecuador to stem U.S.-bound migration.
Venezuela's Supreme Court certifies Maduro's claims that he won presidential election. Germany's president approves the date for next year's national election. Lingo Telecom agrees to $1 million fine over AI-generated Biden robocalls.
Tanker carrying 150,000 tons of oil hit in biggest Red Sea attack in weeks. An oil tanker Saunian poses environmental risk after Houthi attack in Red Sea. India surpasses China to become Russia's top oil buyer in July. Houthis targeted 182 ships in total, 21 operations in the last week. In Iceland, volcanic activity has resumed on Reykjanes Peninsula. Reportedly, world's loneliest orca, filmed lying almost motionless for 24 hours in tank in Argentina. The biggest diamond in over a century is found in Botswana, a whopping 2,492 carats, as world's second largest diamond found in Botswana.
In the U.S., as per a federal report, 32,000 migrant children lost in last 5 years. 150400 Hong Kongers have moved to UK using BNO pathway. In Brazil, elderly people are no longer the smallest portion of the population and are now over the age range of 15 to 24, says IBG.
And named 2024 World Performance Car, signaling fourth major victory for all electric Ioniq 5 lineup in the last 3 years. BMW overtakes Tesla in European electric car market. GM-owned Cruise will partner with Uber to offer driverless rides.
Hamas said to decide to target Israelis abroad in bid to avenge Haniyeh killing. October 7th mastermind and Hamas leader Yehia Sinwar reportedly adds new demand for ceasefire deal with "Don't kill me." UN announced Israel forcibly displaced 250,000 Gazans in August. Bullet wounds and bodies of all 6 hostages from Gaza suggest they were killed by captors. Starlink now being deployed on U.S. Navy warships, as U.S. Navy is rolling out high-speed LEO internet across the fleet. Biden takes inaugural flight in long-delayed new Marine One helicopter. America's first sodium-ion battery gigafactory is coming to North Carolina. Putin shifts blame as Kursk failures dampen Russians' approval. 2 weeks ago, Russia declares state of emergency in Kursk as Ukraine pushes incursion. Russia begins installing concrete shelters in Kursk region amid Ukrainian incursion. Finland to deploy around 5,000 NATO troops near Russian border.
Russia opens criminal investigation into CNN correspondent for reporting in Ukrainian-occupied Russia. North Korean table tennis players under scrutiny for taking selfies with South Korean athletes. Taliban sacks hundreds of men because they can't grow beards, as Taliban morality police dismiss over 280 men without beards from security forces.
Is adding a MySpace-like song on profile feature. Threads spotted exploring ads, but says no immediate timeline toward monetization. Chick-fil-A plans to launch streaming service with original shows, reports say.
In the U.S., Kentucky prisoners hack state-issued computer tablets to digitally create $1 million. Sam Altman's WorldCoin violated data policies, Colombia regulator says. Hacker uses McDonald's Instagram to steal $700,000 in memecoin rug pull. Former U.S. ambassador to UN pushes for Taiwan's UN membership, stronger global stand against China. Trinidad is redrawing its coat of arms to remove Columbus' 3 famous ships. She meets Belarusian president in Beijing, vows to deepen ties. Stellantis shareholders sue automaker in U.S. after low earnings. China takes the lead in Latin America's automotive market. Diplomatic missions in Ethiopia now included in fossil fuel-powered vehicles import ban.
iOS bug causes iPhone to crash when you type certain 4 characters. Chinese scientists use lunar soil to produce water, state media reports. Chandrayaan-3 mission's Pragyan rover finds evidence of an ancient magma ocean near Moon's south pole.
AC/DC's Back in Black has now officially become the third highest-selling album of all time in the United States, as AC/DC Back in Black awarded 27th Platinum Award. Indian singer Arijit Singh becomes most followed artist on Spotify, surpasses Taylor Swift. 51% of all mobile ads are being displayed on Apple devices.
In freight train labor dispute to avert economic crisis. Union cries foul, reportedly, looming Canadian railroad work stoppage threatens U.S. supply chains. In Argentina, the government has freed up competition for gas exports. SCMP comments as, Boeing's first engineer came from China. Now it hires mostly from India.
Starmer to reconsider building scrapped HS2 route. 10 months ago, Labour cannot promise HS2 to Manchester, said Keir Starmer. Two-child benefit cap set to stay, as Reeves faces surprise £3 billion debt rise. In the UK, rape investigators diverted to police football matches and festivals, inspection fines.
Trump says he's refusing intel briefings, so he won't be accused of leaks. Arizona man accused of posting threats to Trump is arrested. Mega mocks Tim Walz's son for crying during DNC speech, and Rosie O'Donnell, Anna Navarro blast Heartless and Coulter for mocking Tim Walz's son, who has learning disorder, for crying at DNC. Ridley Scott to direct Paramount's Bee Gees movie from GK Films. Joker director Todd Phillips says Hulk Hogan biopic with Chris Hemsworth no longer happening. Fallout co-creator Tim Kaine believes that criticizing capitalism was never the point of the series, it's actually just the whole war never changing thing.
FBI recovers $5 million from pig butchering crypto scam. As in 2 pig butcher busts, federal authorities recover $5 million. Former Kansas Bank CEO jailed. SEC pushes back against Hex founder Richard Hart's efforts to dismiss case. 1 month ago, SEC charges Hex founder Richard Hart with misappropriating millions of dollars of investor funds from unregistered crypto asset securities offerings that raised more than $1 billion. Who controls Hex, Pulse Chain, and PulseX? Sony is launching an Ethereum L2 called Sonium to realize the open internet, as Sony, Startail unveiled blockchain project in latest Web3 foray. Tether CEO says no plans for a USDT network. ETH Layer 2 Lisk partners to bring Indonesian government-supported Web3 program as Lisk and Jerica Nasional 1000 Startup Digital unveil Ignite 3. TikTok tourists trample on Angkor Wat in viral Temple Run recreation as Temple Run trend takes Cambodian tourism by storm. Ronaldo's YouTube debut breaks records, nears 1 billion social media followers. China gets new soft power lever in Tencent-backed Wukong game as internet goes wild for Chinese video game, even as reviewers bash censorship.
Malaysia seen pausing rate through 2024 as inflation risks fade. Yen climbs as Ueda indicates that rates can go higher in Japan, and dollar slips against yen ahead of Powell's speech. Russian inflation soars past 70% since Ukraine invasion, surpassing official figures.
Europe's harvest from grapes to apples hit by chaotic weather. Multiple vehicles burned to the ground in Death Valley this year. Argentina's economy falls 3.9% in June, worse than expected.
Chipmaker Kioxia aims to list in Tokyo in October, Nikkei says. In Japan, a Kyoto anime studio opens job opportunities for autistic artists. Reuters reports that Chinese entities turn to Amazon Cloud and its rivals to access high-end US chips, AI. One more drop in the AI ocean. Phi 3.5 Mini is a lightweight, state-of-the-art open model built upon datasets used for Phi 3 synthetic data and filtered publicly available websites, with a focus on very high-quality, reasoning-dense data. The model belongs to the Phi 3 model family and supports 128K token context length. The model underwent a rigorous enhancement process, incorporating both supervised fine-tuning, proximal policy optimization, and direct preference optimization to ensure precise instruction adherence and robust safety measures. The model is intended for commercial and research use in multiple languages.
CISA's cybersecurity alerts and advisories. CISA releases 5 industrial control systems advisories. ASD's ACSC, CISA, FBI, and NSA, with the support of international partners, release best practices for event logging and threat detection. CISA adds 4 known exploited vulnerabilities to catalog.
Steam's top wishlists. Of all products. Global list of games waiting to be played. Across Steam. From the top wishlist products, the 23rd of August 2024. Hollow Knight, Silksong. Warhammer 40,000, Space Marine 2. Frostpunk 2. Monster Hunter Wilds. Stalker 2, Heart of Cornerbill. Marvel Rivals.
Store for iPhone, top paid games from 23 August 2024. Minecraft. Heads up. Balloons TD6. Plague Incorporated Papa's Freeze Area to go. Geometry Dash.
Top paid Android games on Google Play US for 23 August 2024. Minecraft, Geometry Dash, Balloons TD6, Stardew Valley, Slay the Spire, Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas.
Nintendo US Digital Bestsellers, from the 23rd of August 2024. Cult of the Lamb. Overcooked. 2. Minecraft. Nickelodeon Kart Racers. Doom plus Doom 2. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of August 12 to August 18, 2024. Weekly top lists of the most watched TV in English. Emily in Paris, Season 4. American Murder, Lacey Peterson, Season 1. The Umbrella Academy, Season 4. Matt Rife, Lucid A Crowd Work Special. Weekly top lists of the most viewed TV, non-English. Romance in the House, Limited Series. Tokyo Swindlers, Season 1. Shyamalan, Season 2. Elite, Season 8.
From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of August 12 to August 18, 2024. Weekly list of the most viewed films in English. The Union. Kingsman, The Secret Service. Kingsman, The Golden Circle. The Emoji Movie. Saving Bikini Bottom. The Sandy Cheeks Movie. Weekly list of the most viewed films, non-English. Mission Cross. Lolo and the Kid. Furayi has seen Dilruba. I Can't Live Without You. Indian 2. Perdita, Under Paris. Maharaja. Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global. From the Friday, August 16th to Thursday, August 22nd, 2024. Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Who Jimin. Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars. Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter. Si antes te hubiera conocido, Karol G. Please, 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 Sabrina Carpenter. Good luck, babe. Chapel Roan. Big Dogs, Hanya Mankin Calmy. New Woman, Feat Rosala, Lisa, Rosala.
Top hits on Apple Music 23 August 2024. Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. I Had Some Help, feat Morgan Wallen. Post Malone. E Bear Song Tipsy, Newsworthy.
Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter.
Please, 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 Sabrina Carpenter. Number 1 hit and more. YouTube Music Charts. Global Top Songs August 9th to August 15th, 2024.
Si antes te hubiera conocido, Karol G. Tauba Tauba, Cara Naujla.
Gata Only, Floyd Menor and Chris MJ. Bye, bye, bye. InSync. Alibi, Sebdeliza, Pablo Vitter and Yusult. Big Dogs, Hanya Mankind and Calmy. Shudamal, Shilpa Rao. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. AAJ Kirat, Madhubandi Bagchi, Divya.
Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter.
Crypto, Streaming, Tech and More. Daily News Digest. 23 August 2024.